Hello, welcome back. My name is Altarn and this is Let's Play Iowa 2. I deeply apologize for the previous two episodes because they probably just sucked, and yeah, that is just, I'm never gonna let that happen again if I can ever avoid it. Just goes to show that whenever you start doing a recording, always do a sound check just to make sure that it's all working. Because I'm losing 5 episodes there. That was not fun. So I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Well, I suppose it's fun in its own way. I'm a bit puzzled on where I was exactly heading after this. I'm pretty sure I went to I think I saw Freddie Jackson. I went to the Oman, and I am pretty sure I need to go to Firefrost now, talk to the people there, and also go to the third way and talk to people there. So, if you can call the third way people, that's actually doing them way too much justice. Also, I am going to talk about that mission Wolf's Lair. Actually, I'm going to talk about that right now. That mission is completely and utterly broken. It's not completely and utterly broken, but here's the thing. That mission is, well, too bad. It is in fact quite a cool mission. But here's the problem with it. There's a point in it that you have to follow a freighter, and for a lot of people, including me, that freighter stops moving. Now, the only way to actually fix it, air quote, is to just continuously try and get that freighter to move by restarting the mission either from scratch or by flying out of the area and flying back in. That takes forever. I've done that pretty much for an hour, and I'm totally fed up with it. So naturally I went online and did a bit of searching and found this. This is actually released by someone, the Ghost of Particle Systems. Apparently this guy worked for Particle Systems, and this mod, which I will link to in the video commentary, so look it up if you have the same problem. This mod will basically set the global for this mission to complete it. Now, what you were gonna miss was me tracking down some marauders using the whatchamacallit, there we go. Ghost of Particle System is marked as bad. Dock back with the safety gains and then disable this mod. So we're gonna do that. So now I'm gonna dock. I was talking about what the mission actually was. So you track down you actually use your capsule drive tracker to find out where that marauder base is supposed to be, and that's pretty much it really. You don't destroy it, you just track it down. Let's see. Yeah, and then you basically escape. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, see, here we go. But the marauder base you discovered in Firefrost and around the Dante backdoor L point. We feel it would be foolish to rush in and mount a full assault without knowing the extent of the force we're up against. The problem we have now is that we have to reach the marauder base, and an attack on the Firefrost Dante L point could prove suicidal. It is also exactly what they'd expect of us. We need to try and find an alternative. Our strategic team, goddamn, are digging out as much information on the Dante system as possible, but since the system has been off the files for 80 years, there's not a lot to go on. Yeah, the marauders are actually hiding out in a system which is supposedly inaccessible. Supposedly. So as you can see, this is the amount of time I spent. Oh, you're not here to watch that. You're definitely not here to listen to me whine about the troubles of Let's Playing every now and then. Sure, you've got your own stuff to worry about. Okay, now deactivate the mod as instructed. and open up the save game again. Note that you actually can finish off this mission. If it's there, you can finish it. So that fixes that. And anyone who's been playing this game for a while and been wanted to see how you actually got by this is how you do it. Although some people have expressed a measure of success by simply trying this mission over and over and over again. Pretty much, if you actually manage to track the marauders to the L point and you manage to see the freighter jump out of the L point and the freighter keeps moving, then yes, then you can follow it. Yeah, this unfortunately it is going to stay as incomplete in the mission list, but it's technically speaking it is completed. At least I hope so, otherwise it's gonna suck. Right. So what shall we do? I guess we're just gonna go to Eureka and speak to the third way. And Lucifuge. Now, I'll doubt if because that stupid mission's still in there, if I actually I'm sure I did it properly, and if not, then too damn bad. We'll cross that bridge. Yeah, well, this is what you get with old games. Every now and then they just do weird things. Let's see. I'm just gonna see if I can cut a line by making sure I'm there first. Looks like that's gonna be the case, yeah. Also, I'm using the autopilot to travel to make sure I jump in there in one go. Get behind me. It's my turn. Move. Ah, it's queuing. Oh, for the love of God. Jump destination. Oh! How about that? I can actually do this manually after all. Move it! Get out of my way. Yeah. Yeah, well. That was rather stupid and unexpected. And there we go. Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss that. I'm glad I didn't.
You are entering on traffic path.
That's...
My, Captain Johnston, you seem to be showing plenty of interest in the Eureka system.
Sure thing, Ned Flanders. I don't know why that guy reminds me of Ned Flanders. Like, he's so somewhat cheerful to actually see someone who wants to talk to him. Yeah, doodly doodly. So nice of you to talk to us. Now, we're gonna have to deal with these third way jack bottoms. That was politically correct. Because, you know, they don't particularly like talking to anyone who they could deem unworthy. And we'll have to play with some dialogue options.
We regard the support of inferior castes as unnecessary. Please vacate the area.
Oh, I don't think so.
Now you listen here, buddy. I'm not taking this crap any longer. You bigoted, pretentious dirt farmers need to get it through your thick skulls that there is a war going on right here, and the Marauders are going to win it unless we work together. Now, I need pilots to fight this war, and if you guys don't lend a hand, then we'll just step away and let the Marauders roll right back in here. Clear?
I am unauthorized to discuss such matters with a member of a lower caste.
Lower
If you
caste.
wish to discuss this matter, you need to speak to our elders. System Administration Orbital around Eureka Planet.
Oh, fine. Eureka System Administration, aka Bigot Capital, probably. I think the third way are done extremely well. I mean, it's absolutely impossible to feel any form of affection for them, but you know, they're just bigots, jerks. They got it into their skulls that they're better than everybody else, despite the evidence otherwise. It's scary in its own right, and the fact that I'm actually genuinely pissed off at them is just a credit to how well they're done. This whole lesser caste creature. And the scary thing is, it's not altogether.
As we have mentioned before, your continued presence in this system is an unwelcome intrusion into our pastoral harmony.
I'll put a sock
You are
on
not
it.
welcome here, or in the rest of Eureka. Please leave.
Just a damn minute here. I have serious issues to discuss that directly affect the security of your system. I've been trawling around this jerkwater system taking all kinds of crap from you arrogant dirt farming throwbacks with delusions of adequacy.
Delusions
Now,
of advocacy.
I can just go back to my allies and tell them to leave you bigots to the Marauders so we can laugh about how much your inferior caste insults protect you. Or I can stay and talk about helping protect your people. You choose.
I find your tone insulting and offensive.
Oh,
But
screw you.
if you wish to discuss matters that are to the advantage of the Third Way, I will be willing to overlook your transgression.
Oh.
Talk, and we will weigh the value of your words.
Give yourself a few points if you mentally strangle these idiots every time you hear me talk about them. So,
You truly are a persistent and annoying lower caste person. What is it you want?
I would want to have a morning star about the size of your ass and shove it there where the sun will never shine. That's what I would want. Unfortunately, that dialogue option is not available. So,
I am sorry for offending you. It will not happen again.
goodness.
That is only to be expected. Yet somehow I doubt you can keep that promise. You lower caste people offend the Third Way by just being in our presence. You disgust us. You truly are a persistent and
Shut up. Okay,
Only the Third Way can help resolve the situation. Muari needs pilots of the highest caliber to help fight the Marauder threat. Your discipline and dedication means you can provide just the right sort of people. We do not expect you to act selflessly, but you must see that if Muari falls, then the Marauders will be stronger and your system could be their next target as they overrun the Badlands.
you are an interesting character, Cal Johnston, for a member of the lower caste. And much of what you say has the ring of truth. Perhaps we could provide a number of pilots to this cause, but only because the Marauders pose a greater threat than the ideological contamination our pilots will suffer when they mingle with your lower caste fighters. We will supply 100 of our best flyers to your cause. Now leave this place.
no,
Cal
don't
Johnston.
worry, I will. And those pirates, you can deal with them yourself. Ugh. Goodness me, these people. Seriously, what an attitude. Alright, fortunately, they're just make-believe. Okay, that leaves... oh, goodness me, who else? A Third Way. I already went to the Oman. Right, so that probably leaves then... we need to go to Firefrost. And let's just set course to whatever. I just need to get there and that's about it. We're using Belial L point for our own convenience. Let me see how... we can probably fit this into the video, including the follow-up part of it. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's going to be any ships nearby, so... actually, I believe this is...
We don't like your kind around here, so beat it.
oh, screw you. Oh, I hate this system. I just hate this system. I'll be glad to be rid of it. Not rid of it, out of it. And, oh, move. A bit buggered though that Wolf's Lair is not available to show, because that was actually one of the cooler missions. What?
Looks like one of our patrols.
Oh,
Be searching for the Marauder base. Let's see what they want.
too bad we just jumped out. And we are in Firefrost.
Me and your grandma spent some time here in Firefrost. The place is so big, you could lose a dozen battle fleets. It was ideal for lying low when the heat was on. Speaking of heat, don't get too close to the main star. Do as the rest of the folks do around here, and stick to the outer parts of the system. Keep your eyes peeled for pirates, too. Firefrost was notoriously lawless back in your grandma's day, and I doubt they've had an outbreak of honesty since then. Oh, and don't worry if your electronics get a little screwed up. There's an awful lot of background radiation.
Skip the lectures, Clay. In case you didn't notice, I can look after myself.
Hey kid, I'm just offering a little advice. You may think you're top dog when it comes to flying your fancy toys, but
I am.
Firefrost ain't no playground, and this is your first time in the system.
Sorry, you're right. So, where should the new guy in the system head to?
Okay, that's more like it. A bit of respect never hurt nobody. Well, back in your grandma's day, the place the local freelancers hung out was the Blue Note Social Club around Hurricane Beta. That's one of the planets of the Firefrost 3 star.
Sounds as good a place as any to start looking around.
Blue Note Social Club. There we go. Let's see if this douchebag autopilot sends us through a null point. It does. Incredible. There's just no way it's going to be faster if you have to queue for this. Ever. This is all part of finding people, you know, to combat marauders in other systems. We're pretty well far into that mission now. That's pretty awesome actually, because
You are entering our traffic pattern.
X3
Please
is
observe
beckoning
port
me.
regulations.
Alright.
Here it is, the Blue Note Social Club. In your grandma's day, anybody who was anybody had to be seen around this place. The stories I could tell you.
Save it, Clay. Looks like time hasn't been kind to this place. Though it does seem a little quieter than you said.
As in dock? Looks like someone else is docking, so we'll have to wait. There we go. Goodness me.
Can I help you?
Quit smoking. Let's see. Let's just
I'm
not
looking
beat
to
around the
recruit
bush.
some good quality pilots.
I wouldn't get that. You're best off talking to the sheriff. Anything else?
Nope.
Where can I
Oh.
find this sheriff guy?
The sheriff is the law around these parts. He's the closest thing the Firefrost's got to a government representative. He's actually organized the locals into a ragtag militia to fight the marauders. You can usually find him at the Firefrost System Administration.
Okay.
On the planet Sunflower, moon off
Thank
Gift
you.
Anything else?
Goodbye.
Nope.
Okay. This ain't you. Handsome.
Yeah. Well, let's go talk to the sheriff. And not shoot him. Goodness me, that was a bad joke. Whee! There we go. Because I'm nearly certain that... Yeah, stupid autopilot. Actually, it's not stupid, it's brilliant! In that it barely crashes you. Seems to crash me more often than some people experience. But, oh, never mind.
Cleared to transit our space on your current heading.
If you hear giggling and typing in the background, that's because my girlfriend's right now PvPing in World of Warcraft.
This must be the sheriff's place. Shall we dock and see if he's at home?
She's just died. This has nothing to do with this movie. Oh well. All these transports flying around, all juicy and pretty, and no, God, no.
Howdy. I'm Sheriff King.
Oh, here we
What can I do for you,
go. Boom. Let's see. Can we talk to you? Wow.
I'm looking to recruit some good quality pilots.
Well, I'd like to help you, boy. I surely would. But we got troubles of our own. And we got
shit.
real bad.
No kidding.
Anything else, boy?
What
Yeah.
kind of trouble?
Well, boy, we got ourselves hurt real bad by those marauder varmints. They've destroyed nearly half a dozen homesteads in the system, as well as taking down 2 posses sent after them. Unlike the other systems, we ain't got no fancy-pants police force on Davy. We gotta look after ourselves. I'm organizing another posse to get some payback. Tell you what, since you hate the marauders too, I'll let you ride with us.
That's right. Okay.
Sure. Where do I sign up?
Awesome.
That's my boy.
That's my
You
boy.
scratch our backs, and we'll help you fellas. Here's my plan.
What if I don't have an
We
itch?
poke around a few areas where we've seen them marauders and start a ruckus if and we find them. My posse is gathering at the moon fort Brooklyn around the planet Gefjon. Let's hang 'em high! Anything else, boy?
Nope.
Goodbye.
Here we go again. Actually, we are gonna go, but not again. We're just gonna do the going part. Engage LDS! Maximum speed, which is very high. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm gonna end the video here then. So, thank you all for watching. Next video, we're gonna join the posse. And we're gonna cause a ruckus and hang 'em high. And that sounds like a good deal of fun. And hopefully then the sheriff will actually help us provide some pilots for the MCA. Alright, so, see you at the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.